This somewhat dusty slide of the ovary has three structures that will be interesting to examine. These two similar ones here and this one here. Maybe the smaller structure here. Okay, so we've got this structure here. What is happening? So looking here, we can see that it is lined by cells that appear to be in two layers. Inside we've got these granulosa cells and then the thecal cells. So this is a corpus luteum. And sometimes you just get biopsies of ovaries with corpus lutea and you look really closely and these cells can look quite alarming because they've got big nucleoli in them. But no, it's okay. These are just corpus luteum cells. Right next to it, we've got this. So this is an inclusion cyst of the ovary. They come in two varieties. The inclusion cyst from the germinal epithelium, which covers the ovary, or inclusion cysts from the fallopian tube, which has shed its cell onto the surface of the ovary. So if we look here closely, we might be able to see some cilia. We've certainly got some intercalated cells. So I think this is an epithelial inclusion cyst from the fallopian tube origin. But that's also completely usual and normal in an ovary. So what else have we got here? This time we have got a cyst and it is lined by a very flattened layer of cells. Really hard to tell. Sometimes I would sign this out as a simple cyst, but most likely this is probably an old dilated follicle. How do I know this? It's because it's got like this residual layer of thecal cells subtly placed here in the wall. Okay, so this has either been a corpus luteum or a follicle which has become cystic, actually probably a cystic corpus luteum that is now persisting. Let's have a look over here. What have we got? Okay, so now we've got another cyst and that is lined by little cuboidal epithelial cells, and there aren't any granulosa or thecal cells there. So these are flattened cells, and I would think that this is a serous cyst adenoma in which the cells have become very compressed. There are some macrophages here. So one thing we want to do is really just make sure that there is no endometriosis around, but no, there is no endometrial stroma. So there we go. An ovary which is normal but has 4 normal but different cysts in it.